Hello, everybody. So sorry to interrupt. We're right about to get into the intro, but I realized that, like an idiot, I didn't say some of the things I wanted to say in the intro. So I'm gonna say those really quick, and then we'll actually jump into it. But I just want to give a big shout out to a few people from my last video. Let me actually pull it up really quick. All right, so I found it. I do want to give a big shout out to these three people. I will have screenshots of their comments up on the screen too, but these comments I really loved. It made me so happy to be reading these. Farty is an awesome name for the waypoint. That was from Adam26YT. I really appreciate that. I know it's really not like that big of a deal, but to me it is. I really appreciate any positive comments that I can get. This one's from my buddy Hunter Rooks. Hunter Rooks dash X3G. I better see another video soon. Trust me, you will. This one actually. And then Bucky or at Bucky Buckii. He said nice. I said thank you, and then he said keep uploading, man. I want to watch this series. Good night. That that comment too, I really loved reading. It makes me so happy to know that people actually want to watch some of the stuff that I make. Whereas instead of just, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I like knowing that people actually like watching what I'm making instead of just making it and not knowing. So I did want to give a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Let's get on to it. Let's get on with it. Welcome back, everybody. We are back in the Minecraft world today. As you can see, I just loaded up the world, so everything's still loading. But I did add quite a few more mods into this pack, but I don't remember exactly what I added, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But today we are going to be doing some terraforming, I guess. What I want to focus on is first our house, because this cave, I mean, as nice as it is, it can definitely be better. That's one of the mods. Beds are different. But our house is not the best looking. So first we're gonna work on that so that anytime we need to get more stuff for the next project, we can have a nicer house to return to. But the other project I want to focus on is right over here, this little mountain. I want to knock that down quite a bit, and we're going to start our farms, which is, I don't know if I want to go look for seeds today or if I want to kind of save that for later. But that is one of the things that we're going to be doing today in this episode. But let's start by just mining some of these ores that we've got over here so that we can use them. I did, in fact, add a copper mod like I said I was going to. Can't really do much with raw copper, but I think it might come in handy for what we're gonna do, because look at this. If I type in copper over here, okay. Well, that didn't show much. But we've got a whole bunch of different copper blocks that we can work with, which is pretty cool. We've got copper buckets, I guess. Helmet, hose, tools, anything copper. Copper chains even. I added like 2 copper mods. But we have a rose gold like upgrade, so that's gonna work with gold, I believe. Obviously. But yeah, I think this in the mod description said that it would like pull XP from a farther area. I don't really know. Why is there a copper trap? I don't know what that's gonna do. But all right, what have we got? I don't know what that is. Okay, I tapped something and it said it would do something. All right, now then, what do we have that we can make into copper? What is? I don't know what that is. Let's Let's talk in copper. Okay, first we're gonna have to make a block of copper, I think. At least I know we can make tools out of them, right? Can we do that yet? Is that not how that works? Yes, it is. I don't know why it's not showing up in here, though. I have no idea. But there is... What we got? Okay. How much iron do we have? I'm going to need that. Okay. So I can only make one more ingot, but I think that might be all I need. Oh, I finally added in that stone mod, I think. At least I thought so. All right, so we got our carpenter's table. It's actually really nice. What do we got here? Okay. So we got that. What about cobblestone? Yes, okay. So what kind of... Can we do anything with logs? Yes, we can. Okay, so I like that. I don't exactly know where I want to put this. I like that. I like the layered stone bricks. I think we might go with those. Can I do anything with obsidian? Yes, you can. Interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of that, personally. So I guess let's just kind of look at what we got here. Right, right. Okay, I like that. I think that's pretty nice. So then... let's go ahead and break these. Oh, hey, more iron. Okay, I kind of like that. I think that's a good texture. Like a good difference in texture, I should say. Okay, so I've got tomato seeds and cabbage seeds. Oh, cypress. That was those spruce trees that I didn't realize were spruce. Let's go plant those. Okay, so those are all set down now. Let's try a copper one for now. And then if need be, we can take these here. I don't have any extra wood, though. I don't need dirt. Put the wheat seeds in here, too. Put the mutton. Oh, they look like chainmail. That's kind of cool. All right, well, throw those in there for when we get back. But I guess let's head out that way. See what there is to offer. And get any wood along the way of our seed gathering journey. Because I don't have any more spruce wood to work on our house further. And I need more wool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense why we would make our base right across the hill from a woodland mansion. That's... well, I don't know if I would say that we're lucky, but I wouldn't call us unlucky either. Because that's kind of crazy. If you see me looking at the top left, I have Zero's minimap mod, I have a minimap mod on that my face cam is blocking. So that's why. So I think what the sleeping bags do, they allow you to sleep through the night, but they don't like reset your spawn point like it would if you brought a bed. So like if I died while I'm out here, I'd still spawn in our base because I'm pretty sure I set my spawn point there. Yes, I did set my spawn point there. Let me just... Hey, Swayze, do you want to say hi?
Hi. Hey. How are you doing?
You can't see it, but he's playing Minecraft too. What mod pack are you playing?
It's a horror one.
Well, he's playing a horror mod pack. I don't think he's recording it though.
No.
I think he should. Personally.
20,000 likes, guys. I'll make a YouTube channel.
20,000 likes. You'll make a what?
I'll make a series on Minecraft.
I thought you said make a YouTube channel. Pretty sure that's exactly what you said.
I said YouTube series.
Oh.
I don't have one already, so.
You don't have what? A series?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, so if you guys hear weird noises in the background, that's because Swayze's pooping himself. So I don't know what this is. I noticed it, like, while I was walking. It's made out of acacia, which, in my opinion, not the best wood for certain things. Oh, it's got a bed on it. Okay, so we got more seeds. They're just tomato seeds. Golden nuggets, do we already have those? We don't have golden nuggets. I'm not really going to take them, because I don't need them. We can take the... No, because it's so close to home, I don't really want to take the saplings from it. I will, however, take this crafting table just so that we can have one in our inventory without, like, wasting it. Not wasting it. Without, like, having to go find some more wood. Is it a... I don't know what that is.
Stupid.
Okay, so there's a house over here. Oh, okay. We got a waystone here, so in case we need to... Snatch that, so in case we need to, hop back home for a second, we can. Just, like, unload something, I guess. What's that? There's a little shack. Dude, there's so many things that spawn here. And I hear skeletons. I don't like that I hear skeletons, but I do. Oh, what is this? They're villagers? These dudes? They're the villagers! What do you got for us? Nothing? We'll take the mutton. Don't really need the knife. Guess we'll take the hay bales. Just in case we run low on food. Okay, let me... Alright, what do we got here? So, blank upgrade.
Is that a baby skeleton?
4 string, 1 leather. Iron tier upgrade.
What is that?
Iron, so 8 iron. Use leather. Okay, so we could do the gold upgrade. I don't know what the difference is. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. So let's grab some gold. We'll just make it all. Ooh, that's actually really helpful. More wool. Is that an Irish flag? It's an Irish flag. Shout out Jacksepticeye, Loki. It's a nice little camping spot. Alright, so what do we got? Do we have any coal on us? No, we don't. Nope, but there's some coal right here. Awesome. And then I do want to climb that tower while this is cooking. So we got coal. Okay, potatoes. We could use potatoes and onions. Okay. Yeah, it's a windmill. Oh, I wonder if there's any farming stuff there. Ow. Put the onion, cabbage, pumpkin, tomato, and more wheat seeds. So in terms of farming, this is what we got so far. I can take the string out. And a piece of leather. We can put 2 string back. Boom. Boom. That's not what I meant. It gives you multiple? Combine with Iron Tier Traveler's Backpack in smithing table. So first off, we need a smithing table. Secondly, we need the Iron Tier first. I'm stupid. Okay, I know I'm running around a lot, but I'll go to that windmill in a second. There's a village behind me as well, but there's also a house over this way that I want to get to. See if we can do that before the sun sets. All right, did not make it. What was that? Tomatoes? Yeah, okay. I have a lot of tomatoes, it looks like. If I get to like a stack of them, I think I'll just keep it as a stack. I'll stop trying to get more, because we can always grow from that. Like, grow from the stack. You know what I mean. Okay, so it's a farming villager. Wonder what he's got. Might just take it all. Beetroots, potatoes, beetroots, and potatoes. Okay. What's that? Pumpkin? Okay. More onions, more tomato seeds, and more potatoes. I guess let's just get a full stack of bread. Almost. Okay, so it seems tomato seeds are the most popular. Or most common, I should say. You know, this guy doesn't have that bad of a house. It's a nice little area. If I actually wanted to build a house, I would do it out here. Maybe. Maybe we just move out here. Think about it. I'll think about it. Because the Woodland Mansion is still close by. There wasn't many other structures away from that. Okay, so we have another one of those looking villager huts. Villager hut looking things. Okay, let's head over to this windmill. See what they're all about. Oh, it's not that dangerous. Okay. Hi. Okay. Are you really gonna make me fight you? I don't have a shield, dude. All right. Let's go ahead and put a waystone here. Danger. Save. Oh, it takes an XP level? That's right. All right, let's go home. I think my respawn point is here. We could just pack everything up and move over there. Because I don't know what I want to do with all of this. We can take these blocks back, too. I think that's what we might do. But first, I am going to make sure that we can actually do things safely. So I should probably get a shield. I don't think I have the wood for it. No, I do not. I do not have the wood for it. You know what? Let's just try it. See how it goes. You know? Ow! Alright, where's the entrance? It's right here. Please, nobody have axes. Ooh, smithing templates. More potatoes. Onion crates. I don't know what that does. Take more wheat. Bottle of enchanting as well. Yes, more iron. Onion crates. Backstabbing? I don't know what that does. More onions. Take the wheat and the string. So I think we might have enough iron now to... Yes, we should. Okay. And then we can take our backpack off, come over here. What? Smithing table. Why does it say smithing table? There we go. Okay. So that plus that. What? Use leather as a template. Okay, so does that mean that? We put leather, iron tier, and that. Okay. Just leather again. There we go. That's what we need. That's a lot more space. Okay. Oh, there's a chest. What? Hold on. Let me close that. We got a book and quill. Cover that up real quick. You can't believe how easy it is. You just have to go a little crazy, and then suddenly it all makes sense, and everything you do turns to gold. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, but diamonds is wild. So we're gonna have to fight here. Actually, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna make a shield. But we're gonna head back this way. Back towards that other villager. Like enclosure. Okay. So we made it out of there safely. And got a bunch of loot. So if we're making a new area, we can use this wool kind of as like a temporary base. If we need to. We could also just bunk with the villagers over here. Until we have our own house, officially. But I think that would make it a lot easier on us in the future if we lived out here. Because of how big the area is, so we can make farms bigger. We can work on like a personal village a lot easier too. And we have the villagers nearby to help like populate our village, you know? Might move out here. And then we can just keep the cave area as like a little cobblestone mine, I guess. I think that'd be easy. Oh, I didn't mean to hold out the carrots and tease all the pigs nearby. Oh, is this different than the other one? It is. How different? So far, very different. Okay, we got our potatoes, onions, more tomato seeds too. Take as much bread as possible. We got here. Ooh, more emeralds. And then tomato seeds. Flint knife. Don't really want that. And then yeah, so we can. Okay, so I think we should bunk here with the villagers for now. What do we get? Okay. While we move all of our stuff over. There is a fire starting over there. I might just let it burn. Just kind of laugh at him. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Yes, so this is that ruined portal over there. That's that house. There's another acacia village way over here. That's the desert village. What's this? We might have to check that out before returning back here. Yeah, and this was like our spawn chunks and stuff. Yeah, that was that. We spawned like what, over here? Something? What is that? Did I go over there? I don't think I went over there. Why is that explored? Dang it, I forgot to explore the village. Guess we can do that on the way back. Yeah, because that's the windmill we just went to, and that's that one tower. Okay. So we got another ruined portal over here, and one over here. Interesting. Temp home. Okay. Then we can go back here. We can grab that. Take that, this. Okay. You know what? I think we'll leave these. I'm going to take this coal, though. I think we leave this here. It looks nice. It gives like a abandoned mineshaft kind of feeling. And then we can pick this back up. And rename it mineshaft. The mines. Nope. The mines. Awesome. And then I don't think there's anything over there that I wanted. So now we can look back at the map. Cave mode off. Wait, what? Yo, I feel like this is a cheat. Because that's trial chambers right below us. And then is that a mine shaft over here? Yo. I don't know what these blue spots are. Glowing grotto? Wait. Is that? I'm gonna ignore that. Because I think that might be the stronghold. Okay, we're gonna turn that off then. Okay, so I want to go over here. Can I put a mark here? Set temporary waypoint. Oh, okay. So then put waypoint right here. Labeled home. Alright, let's go. Temporary home. And then I can pull. Now, I have to walk really far. Actually, no, I don't. Because if I just go up here and make my way from here, there's that village. Should we check the village out first? Or whatever this building is? I'm gonna check out the building first, just in case. Oh, what's this? I didn't even see this. This is shipwreck? What we got in here? Whoa! What does it do? Okay. Guess we can store some stuff in there. Hello? Oh. Is this another pillager thing? Dude! Well, you're all gonna end up killing each other. Alright, we are not gonna end that well. Alright. So we got out of there. Let's get over to that village before we end up dying. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, we're totally gonna take that. So there's something else out here. Set temporary waypoint. Okay. So let's hop ourselves back in this boat. Wow, our shield took a bit of damage. Okay, we are gonna... Hold on. That's the wrong button. Oh, there's straight up ships over there. Okay. Sorry for the amount of exploring we're doing in this episode, guys. I'm just very curious about how all of these things work. Okay, iron ingot, obsidian, and diamond horse armor, and 2 iron pickaxes. Which means that we can delete that one. Okay. So I think I'll save the ships for later, and then we can go to the water village right now, and then we can go home and actually start setting stuff up. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I'm sure it's not taking as long for you as it will for me, thanks to editing. But I've been recording for... I've been recording for an hour and a half already. That's almost as long as it took me to record the whole first episode. And I haven't done anything in here. Oh, that's cool. Come on, you can't have a blacksmith and not have a chest, dude. What? Oh, above. There we go. Now that's what I like to see. Thank you. Take a saddle too. Now let's see what we get from this other blacksmith. Obsidian and more iron pickaxes. So we are set when it comes to iron pickaxes, guys. Look at that, we have 4 of them. Cool. I'll throw that in there too. Alright, let's just head home then. What do we got? Projectile protection. Silk touch. Shame that it's on a golden pickaxe, because we can't really do much with that. Ooh, don't fall. I do like these purple trees, though. These are nice. Alright, well, I got quite a bit of that wood. Let's get a little more. Yeah, we'll take a stack for now. Is this a shipwreck? Like, is this an actual shipwreck instead of the ones that we've been finding? Yes, it is. Okay, but I want to know why there's ships. Find out next episode. So if you want to like know what the ships are, or if you already know them and you want to see me explore them, go ahead, subscribe, and we'll check them out next time. Is that floating gravel? No, it's dirt. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was gravel just standing in the middle of the ocean, floating in the middle of the ocean. Let's go ahead, lay out a little foundation for us. I don't know how I feel about using this log, actually. At least for the building of the house. Oh, hey. That's cool. Now we have a waystone. Set it up right up here. What do I got? Spruce. Plant some cypress as well. Hi guys. So I'm editing right now. Ignore Swayze in the back. He's taking a nap. But I'm editing right now, right? And I realized that I'm like super quiet throughout the whole building process. I promise I'll work on it for the next few episodes until I forget and I end up doing it again. But I'm like super quiet. So I'll play some music for you. But I thought I was saying these things out loud. I swear. Like while I'm building and stuff, I think these things to myself and I feel like I'm saying them out loud, so I remember it wrong. But I said like maybe a few words throughout this whole building process of the foundation. I think I'm a little better later on. I'll pop in again if I'm not. But yeah, so enjoy this like elevator music while I build a house
Yeah.
I like this. That's the wrong block. Whoops. That looks nice. Okay. So I've been gone for a few days. I built this little foundation for our house. I think it looks pretty nice, honestly. You might have just seen it, like a little time lapse or something of me kind of working on this. Um, but yeah, I've been gone for a minute, shaved and got a haircut. But it was Swayze's birthday this weekend, so we just got finished with that last night. Um, I don't know. There was a bunch of other things, a lot of work and stuff. People coming over or whatever. So haven't really been able to play, but we are back. So I guess let's just kind of get back to working on this. I only have 12 oak logs. But I need to go get sand. Yes, I need to go get sand so that we can make our windows. I don't really want to damage our beachfront because we could do something with that. So let's kind of go out here, I guess. What do we got, actually? We can go way over here. Yeah, I say let's just go way over here past the water village. And then we can, like, destroy that beach and not have to worry about it. Whoa, the dolphin just jumped out. Cool, thanks. Oh, bro. Cool, thanks. Put 2 of these back, so we just have a fair stack, I say. But I was looking on the minimap over here. What is this? The Mystic Grove? Is it that thing? I'm just gonna look at it. I don't want to stay there too long, so we can get back to our house. There's a shipwreck over there we can go check out on the way back. But what do we got here? Magic log. Magic. Oh, it's obviously it's blue. But you know, that's not a bad color. Might have to use that in something. Let me just get rid of that. Yeah, We can use this in some things. Plant some of them back. Actually, no. I'll plant one. For every 2 trees I chop down. The reason I'm only doing 1 is because I'm not going to be over here. So it's not going to render anyway. So, whoa. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Dude, we got a blue dog. We have a blue dog. Dang, you got twice as much health? And you only took 1 bone. Dude. That's awesome. I don't know what to name him, though. My immediate thought was Diamond, but that sounds like a stripper name. So I'm not going to do that. I still don't know what this one is supposed to do. It's an Iron Golem backpack, so I think it does something good with trading, but I can't remember what. Do we have... I have 16 nuggets, so that wouldn't be good enough for, like, say, one of these. But I am going to see what this redwood is. Which, stupid question, it's red. But now we have that. Come on, bro. Doggo. Bro. Can you not get in the boat? Thank you. Well, that's helpful. What the? What just hit me? What is that? Stop. I don't like that. What is that? Where are we? Oh, it's probably a guardian. That is terrifying. I can't see him. Alright, well, I'm gonna go loot the rest of the ship. Okay, so that's a gold... Okay, so yeah, we already have a gold tier upgrade, but I think we have to use a gold tier upgrade to upgrade it any higher. But I don't totally know how that works. Where do we have to go? We have to head northwest, so... Yes, we have to head this way. If anybody watching has any ideas for the names of our dog, please feel free to put it in the comments. I do read the comments. I do respond to comments as much as I can. If there ever gets to a point to where I'm not responding to a load of comments, that's just because there's too many for me to respond to. But we're nowhere near that point, so I am going to respond to any comment that I see. Whether it be a question or a compliment or anything else, really. I do respond to them. Really glad I didn't build over here, honestly. Yes, sir. Oh, dog. I don't think you're supposed to be in here with me. Let's just crawl out. Okay, so we can throw that. Place those 2 down. Okay, so if you guys ever want like a really easy way to find buried treasure, like this, as far as I'm concerned, this only works on Java Edition because it's the only one that has it. But the F3 menu, so press F3 like I do right here. you can see, so my mouse, I'm going to assume you can see it, but I'll edit in something so you can see it right now. Yeah, because you can see it. So in the area chunk relative, right? So that's going to be different from the block. The block is where you are in the world. The chunk relative is where you are in the 16 by 16 chunk. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to move so that both your X and Y coordinates are, nope, not Y. Your X and Z coordinates are both 9. So right now you can see over here, my blue one is 9. That's my Z coordinate. My red one is 10, but that's because I don't want to fall into this hole again. Actually, I will. So now you can see I'm at 9, 9 in my chunk, which is where the cube, or where the cube, it's all cubes, where the chest is. So that's just a little tidbit for you, I guess. But I found that out a little while ago before I started playing Java Edition, and I was jealous that Bedrock didn't have it because all I could play on was my Xbox. So I was super jealous that Java had a really easy way to find treasure chests. Hey, dog, bro, come over here. Come over here. Okay, sit. So I can put you on the boat. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now we make our way home. Come on, dog. Our home's this way. Gotta build a bridge right here. Dog, what are you doing? Okay. So now we got the creeper over here. Got him. Can't scare me like that, bro. Hanging out by a creeper. So we finally made it back home. Come on, dog. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're gonna put you down right there. Or we're gonna sit you down right there, not put you down. That was bad phrasing on my part. Okay, now you're just blocking the door. There we go, right there. How much coal do we got in there? None. Great. Okay, put the coal in there. I'd say we should go about half a stack of the sand. And then keep the rest for later. Well, I need more oak logs for sure. So I guess let's hop into this forest and just start chopping down a load of trees. Well, there's that. Yes. Let's go make a copper axe. Our copper pickaxe has been doing really good. So I want to see what the copper axe is like, if we have any copper, that is. Maybe copper tools is the way to go until we get full diamond stuff, you know? Okay, stacking 20, it's actually pretty good. Let's just go ahead, plant a bunch of these back. What's this one? 2.28 and 12. 2.37, 11.34. 2.97. 3.88. Okay, so it looks like all the ones that can jump 3 blocks or higher can't run that fast. Whereas the ones who run super fast can't really jump 3 blocks. They get very close, but they just can't hit it. Weird. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Awesome. Let's make ladders, actually. There we go. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking for like the layout of the roof shape, you know? And then just kind of have like stairs going around the edges as well, and then going back up on this side to match that. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if this would be smart at all. How much wool do we have left? Okay, so can we put wool in here? No, we can't. Okay, so we can put wool in there. Can we? No. What can we do with wool? Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. What we could do... Hold on. Is that ruby? Oh, nether ruby. Interesting. So what we could do, right, what I'm thinking is we make a bunch of stairs. Like we fill in the roof with stairs too. And then we just put carpets over top of them. Like with the amendments mod. I think that's what it is. Awesome. Okay. Really quick, I'm just gonna go grab some lanterns. Let's try these. See how they look. Okay, I do really like these. Boom. Okay. So now we have the outline of the roof done. Let's go ahead and... How much wool do we have? Is that it? Do we have more? No. Okay. So I'm gonna need more wool for sure. Need a lot more white wool. Should have some gray spots too. Yeah, I think Azure gives, yeah, light gray. I think one of the mods I want to add for next time is going to be like a mod that shows what color sheep was after it was sheared. Like this one, I don't know if it was gray or if it was white. Oh. Because I know I dyed some of these gray, but it doesn't tell you until they grow their hair back. Or their wool back, not their hair. But in Bedrock, it'll, like, yeah. So look, the sheep is gray, right? I shear it and now it's white. So I want to mod that, or I want to add a mod that kind of changes that, you know? So that it'll show what color each sheep is after it's sheared. Oh. Right there. Hey guys. Listen. I appreciate you stopping by. But one, I don't want you here. Two, look at the tree, death. Got you. All right. So I just wanted to pop in really quick and kind of show you what I meant. So we're kind of doing this sort of design. It does look a little weird, but I'm sure it'll look perfectly fine like once it's finished. At least I hope so. Take that, and that, and that. That one right there. Boom. And I think it fell inside. I think I might just bring the sheep over here so I can get their wool easier. I'll do that in the morning, though. I just want to check. Okay, so I have some more light gray wool. I have gray wool as well. And I have brown wool. Got bones, right? Yeah. Yeah, so now I just need to go get the sheep. Should I make a fence, though? I think it should. Interesting. Okay. So that's our sheep fence. Or sheep area done. Do we have? Yes, we do. We do have wheat. Show you all one more time before we get over there. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, cool. They shouldn't be able to get out now. Guess I'll just wait for them to eat some more before I breed them. And I guess I could also get some more sheep. No, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of sheep over here. Okay. Let's bring you all with me. No sheep left behind, guys. Come on. Oh no, we lost one. Alright, well, let's get back to work then. Yeah, there we go, guys. Look at that. I like that. I think that's nice. Now we just gotta do the same thing for the other side, and we should be set on a roof. And then we can get our second floor / bedroom going, you know? So that's what it looks like on the inside. I'm thinking maybe coat the inside with... I don't know. I'll figure out the inside at some point.
One eternity later.
Right, there we go. So now the roof is finished. All that needs to be done is just the sides here. And then we can call it on the house and actually get started on our farms for today. I know it's been a while. I'm sure a lot of this I will just cut out or make into a time lapse or something. I don't have the replay mod. Let me get away from them so I can actually talk to you guys. Excuse me. I don't have the replay mod. I don't really know how it works, but I'm sure I'll download it at some point and figure out how it works so I can give you those other time lapses and stuff from like a different point of view. But as of right now, I don't know what I'll do with this compilation of putting together the house. Just because there was I wasn't talking for like any of it. A lot of it I was just focusing on trying to build and then going and getting more wool, going back up the ladders and stuff, falling. So there was a lot that I'll probably cut out. So I'm sure this doesn't feel as long for you as it does for me, but it feels like I've been working on this for forever. So I apologize if it seems that way. We will get to the farms today. That's 100% something we'll do. I just need to sort out my inventory now, because I have kind of a lot going on here that I'm not quite sure what to do with. But yeah, so that's what this looks like now. Now I just need to get the walls done, which I am out of dark oak, which is unfortunate, but I'm not out of regular oak logs. So what I could do, what do I got here? Okay, nothing good. Planks, let's look at spruce planks. Because I do like what we did on the walls here with, where was it? It was this one. It was what, brick bond spruce planks. I really like those. So I am going to continue with that. Let's put some ladders up for each side. Okay, and then I can come back over to this side. Oh, I fell. Like that. Alright, let's go outside and see how that looks. Hey, so that doesn't actually look as good as I was hoping it would. So I think I'm just going to break it all down and go with regular planks.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yeah, that looks better. I definitely need a window up there, but I'll do that once I have a floor. Now, I don't know what I should make the floor out of, because I don't think you can't make wool slabs, so I'm not gonna do that for sure. I could just do slabs and put carpet on them. I don't know, something cottagey feeling, I guess. I also need to decide where to put my ladder for it. I think I'm gonna put it right here. That's where I'm gonna put the ladder. Now I just need a flooring. Reminds me, I do want to do that. I do want to put support beams going through. All right, I like that. That works. Should I try oak? No, I think I'm gonna stick with spruce for that. Do I have any more spruce? I think I'm all out. Minus this. So we're gonna need quite a lot. Let's just turn them slabs. We could put a trap door. First, though, I do want to grab my bed so I can sleep up here. I like that. That's nice. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go outside and get more spruce. Alright. Spruce trapdoor, regular trapdoor. And I can take it into the thing. Do that. Boom. I like this one. We'll do that. Yeah, nice. Now we can move some of these into better places. Yeah, there we go. So, our house is now, like, done. I am going to put some furniture in here because I do have a furniture mod. So, I am going to do that. This... I know I have... Yep, take that. Then we can take this... There, we can put that right there. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. So this is the inside of our house now. I did put the furniture down and stuff with Macaw's furniture mod. So I do have a bunch of different places to sit and stuff. I have a table here. We have a cutting board over here. I'm sure there's other stuff that we could have made from this, but I'm not that intelligent with it. So it is what it is. Let's see. Can we turn anything with the magic log in here? Yes, we can. But we don't have any furniture with it. So that's okay. I like this house so far. The bedroom itself, little lackluster. But I have made worse. Can we not put that there? Okay. Okay, so we can't put anything on carpet stairs, it looks like, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm sure I have, like, lamps or something, right? Are lamps installed? We're gonna have any lamps or anything, unfortunately. But I think the very next thing we're gonna do is make a path over, just right over here. There we go. It's a nice little path. Okay. So the very next thing that we are finally going to do is we are finally going to get started on our actual crops. Now, I don't exactly know where we should put them. That is my only problem. We could... I think we might just put them over here. Start it over here at least. By the tree of death. But I am gonna need buckets of water. There's a creeper. Yeah. So I think we'll start it up here and just kind of trickle down that way. Maybe. No, let's start it on that hill. That's what we'll do. Bro. I was gonna say, I also think that we need to flatten out a bunch of the land. Just because it's so uneven, there's a whole bunch of holes that we can just cover right up. Add this to the tree of death. Damn it. I knew that would happen. Question for you guys. Do you fill in your creeper holes fully, or do you just, like, put a layer on top? If you put a layer on top, like, why? I mean, I get it. I used to be that way, because it's just easier and takes less, dirt, but at the same time, I don't know. If you end up doing something there later, there's just going to be a big hole where you need to be, you know? Alrighty, guys. Well, as you can see... Ooh, let me get off of that thing first. Okay, didn't break any of my crops. Alrighty. But as you can see, we do have the beginning of our farm finished. That means that we can kind of grow from here. No pun intended, obviously. But yeah, let me kind of show you around. I know there might have been a montage or something of me putting down some of the crops or hoeing some of the field, or even putting down some of the fences, but I wasn't really saying much, so I don't know how much will be in the final cut. But up top here, we do have our wheat. It's all just wheat up here. It wasn't really that big of an area. So I just put wheat up here. And then right down here, we do have a mix of crops for like the rest of them. Right here, we got our potatoes. That kind of expands over into our tomatoes. Potato, tomato. I didn't even think about that. No pun intended. But I'm glad it worked out that way. That's kind of funny. And then down here, we do have a little bit more wheat. I might move this just because there's onions already over here. So I might move this because we have wheat up there too. But over here, we got onions. This one's all good, I guess. What do we got? Yeah, nothing too special, just onions. And then over here, we have our beetroot, which, I mean, I guess. Nobody really uses beetroot. I really don't. I'm like a big beetroot hater, if I'm being honest. Because it doesn't do much. And then the next level down, we got a little bit of cabbage over here. This I'm gonna expand the cabbage into, but I didn't have enough cabbage seeds. But we got some carrots down here too. And then our final level is gonna be a mix of, pumpkins and melons when I get melon seeds. I don't have them yet, which I'm surprised about. But that's what these are going to be for. But yeah, the whole area is fenced out. And we got our better, more permanent house done now. What else did we do in this episode? Other than a lot of exploring. I know, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a loot goblin, and I really couldn't figure out a way for that area to become, like, I don't know. I couldn't really figure out a way, or couldn't think of a way that that area could become a permanent home. So I moved us over to here. We do have our little pathways, which I like. I think it's nice. But we got all of our sheep here for when we need them. I'm thinking next episode we make a barn. Yeah, I think we can make a barn. And then, like, put it somewhere over here, like flatten that area out, make a little barn for all of the animals. Like, we'll get horses, we'll get cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, you know, the regular animals that you would see on a farm, I guess. Oh, and the ships. We will go explore the ships. In next, you know what? We don't have too much in this episode that's probably going to be shown. So I say, let's go check out the ships right now. I am going to put all of this stuff in my inventory back, though, before we head out there. I will see you in a second when I'm ready. All right. So I did clear out my inventory. So now all we have is this stuff up here, really. I also figured out how to put like the lava and water in there. I don't really know exactly what they're gonna do or what that does, but we'll find out at some point. Let's go ahead and grab our little boat, and then we can make our way over to the water. All right, so it looks like we are approaching the ships. It's also becoming night. Not a big fan that the sun is setting right now. I think we have a dolphin creeping up on us, too. Is that a drown? That is a drown. Get away from me. Alright. So we could go over there, to the land and kind of sleep. Yeah. We'll do that. It looks like there's villagers over there, though. So I don't think we'll be in any danger. Hopefully. We will see. Yeah. I hope we're not in any danger, actually. If it is just villagers, why not go over there? Yeah! It is! Okay, hold on. Let me... I'm gonna set my boat right here. Yeah, okay. Let me fall asleep real quick. Boom. 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 I'm on slabs, that's why. And try it here. There we go. Alright. Wow. Interesting. I will happily take them. Want more tomato seeds? We'll take the tomato seeds, I guess. I don't really... Yeah, because then we can expand. Like, I guess we don't need them right now. But we'll take them. I guess break into here. Okay, more iron nuggets. Ingots. Ooh. That's helpful. And that's helpful too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we got 2 music discs, a bunch of armor trims, and iron. I will leave the raw gold. I'm not really a gold person. So I guess let's just steal the rest of their stuff. Alright, well, I think that was all that I could get from here. And really, if I missed something, it's not that big of a deal because of how much we got from here. You know? Did I pick up that child? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Well, guys, this was the ships. Let's head home and wrong button. Let's head home and we'll kind of unload everything and see completely what we got. Did I already explore this? Hello? I did not. Well, we are set on iron for a hot minute. With how much we've gotten just today. Wow. Oh, we got more iron ingots. I don't really need anything else from here. Maybe the gold blocks, but I don't take gold. Right, so we are back home now. We just walked into the door. Let's see. What do we got? We got some more chests that we can use too. Let's go ahead, throw those down. Throw that right there. Let's take all of these out because I know we're gonna need more space. And let's all right, then we can throw them into here. Alrighty, so let's take out all of our valuables first. Well, that's all we got. Oh, and redstone. You know what? Let's stash our emeralds in our backpack just in case we run into villagers somewhere and like they have good trades. Coast armor trim. I've heard that was pretty good. Let's kind of look at it. What do we got? Copper. Let's see what it looks like with copper. Okay. Oh, it's just that one. You know what? Just because. Can we do it with copper boots? Sure. Why not? We are all suited and booted, my guy. Let's go ahead, throw that copper back in there. Got those two and that. Now then, we're gonna go up here. So what? We got rice, boom, 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 boom. Moss, and we'll take bamboo. Alright, so bamboo, I'll put that in here with these seeds. And then up here, we can throw in the rest of the food. And we'll throw the moss back in here as well. Then we got water bucket, water bucket. The saddle can stay in here. I'll take the diamond horse armor as well. Throw that in there. We'll take the pumpkin out and the gunpowder out. We don't need gunpowder yet, but it is something good to have. So we'll throw that in there. We'll also throw that in there. And put that there. Boom. So I guess let's keep the buckets and bucket of water in there just in case we need them. And then in nature we'll throw the pumpkin one. All right, so that looks like we should be all good for that stuff. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I know that it was a bit all over the place and it did contradict a little bit of what I said in the first video. Like when I said that we would live in that area and kind of build around there. But I am really happy that we found this area. I like it a lot. Honestly, I think we have a lot of good land to work with, especially with ocean access right there. So I'm very happy with the progress that we made today, finishing our farm, finishing a brand new house that you can see right behind us, as well as just getting like a whole bunch of loot. I think we did really good today. So I will see you in the next episode. If you do still want to watch, but yeah, see you then. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye.